What is going on, guys? Welcome back. It's time, baby. It's going flawless time, baby. Episode 20.
We've been looking forward to this all week.
God, Trials returns
for you.
Season of Worthy tomorrow.
You can't see it. We got a new format. This would be season 3, episode 1, but we've
Season
changed
2, episode 9.
Oh yeah, season 2, episode 9,
8, 9. I don't know.
But we changed the format. We're just going with a full-on episode.
Going flawless episode for infinity. Because we were thinking about it. We want to do like giveaways and stuff on milestones, like 50th episode, 100th episode, and
23rd episode.
If we just the 23 flavor episode, boy. All right, if you guys didn't notice, I got my flavor on. All right, come on.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, super dope. Producers hooked us up. All right, we got some flavor action. Yeah, you know what it is. It's pepper time. Yeah, so we're on episode 20 now. We're just gonna keep going from there because otherwise on the seasons it would just be
episode
like
8.
1 through 10 every
episode
time.
1, episode 10.
But
episode
like
1.
we want those big 50 bombs, those big 100 bombs. We want y'all to know what we're working with. The 53 bomb, maybe the 530 bomb, the 410th episode bomb.
Maybe when we hit 420, we'll go up in smoke, baby.
Maybe when we hit 410, we literally jet this whole building into space.
We do the episode from the moon.
What is going on, guys? Anyway, we're back. The wagon is here. The chains are stocked. The pepper's flowing. The Red Bull and the energy's flowing. All right, we got it all.
We got the new Dr. Pepper, the cream soda edition.
That's the first thing we're going to try today before we get started on some awesome beers that we got. We wanted to do. This is the brand new Dr. Pepper and
mine's a little shaken up. Careful.
Let's see what we got. Let's get a little taste review on this while everyone gets loaded in.
This really pleases the nut, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just tell you.
I can't even taste.
He's got to do the swoosh, the Decon swoosh.
It's not bad. I mean, I'm definitely an OG Dr. Pepper man. They call me Mr. Pepper, the doctor. It's not bad. It's good.
It's creamy.
But
it's delightful.
I don't know if I need the. I wonder how many flavors this is. Is this now?
I think it's 24 flavors.
Is it 24 flavors?
Kobe, baby.
I don't know. I'm definitely a fan of the OG original more off of first thoughts, first impressions. But yeah, that's just me. How about you? You gonna stick with those, or are you gonna probably just go OG Dr. Pepper?
Oh, OG all the way. But we would be doing Dr. Pepper a disservice if we didn't,
No,
they've been around since 1885.
No, it's not bad. If you guys are big, I'm not really a cream soda kind of guy, but if you guys like that shit, then this might be right up your alley. Hit it up with Dr. Pepper. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Who we got in the chat? Say what's up. Let us know.
Right now, we got our guest today. Villainous is in the chat.
Yeah,
we got Pal Right in the Kisser. That's our boy Danny. We got Megusta out there. Danny's FTJ. He's fueling the jet. We got 5 people watching. Everyone say what's up. What's up? What's up?
How we living? That's what I like to hear.
Okay, Dr. Pepper normally doesn't make me burp like that, but the cream soda.
Oh my god. Filling up.
I can smell the flavors though.
Filling it up. What's up?
Oh, she wants to try it.
Oh.
We got our producers, Lauren and Jenna, out here today. In the Discord, that's Whisker Biscuit and 410 GK. So they're out here today. They're grinding with us.
We got Jazz in the building.
Yeah. No Lana today. She's in detention.
She was bad. We locked her in the basement.
We gave her 10 popsicles and said, "This should last you a few days."
Hope it does.
Just kidding. I don't put my daughter in the basement.
You better ration
Jesus, someone's gonna call Child Protective Services on me.
I used to get locked in the basement. Too much pepper.
So
Jazz got a bath today. Wasn't happy about it. That's why he's looking extra furry today. You guys see it. He'll be in the cam. Anyway, let's get started with the beer.
Yeah,
say what's up. Season of Worthy. Lots to cover. Special guest, Mr. Villainous, up in here today.
Yeah, we brought our own PvP guru. He's Mr. Showstopper in our Discord.
Yep.
He's our #1 go-to guy when it comes to PvP things, and he's ready for his face reveal today. So we got to chat with him a couple minutes ago. We tested the volumes.
Everything sounds good.
Crispy.
Crispy as hell.
Like some.
Let's get it.
I don't know what's crispy. So we'll call
tell
him
about
up.
the beer. Let them know what's up with that today.
All right. So my boy out there. I don't know if anybody got to see my Instagram story. My boy out there opened his own beer distributing company called Other Side Distributing, and he was graceful enough to shoot me some of these new beers. So we're gonna try all 3 of them today. And
Yeet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. His name's Matt, Other Side Distributing. He's a beast. He knows a lot about beer. And I guess his whole philosophy is he's trying to, like all of these breweries that he's given me, I've never even heard of them. And he was like, I'm going to give you breweries that you've never heard of before. And you're going to drink the beers and they're going to basically just
blow your mind.
Yeah.
They're going to jet you off into the space.
Yeah. So we've been selling a lot of them at the restaurant. I added them on my Instagram story today, and dude, they just go so fast.
Yeah.
Like I'm charging, they're expensive, because they're like specialty beers, and I'm charging accordingly, and people just don't give a flip flop.
We don't give.
I'm trying to censor myself a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen.
Not me. It's fucking pepper time, baby.
So we'll do a little yeah, Nintendo. It is a Fuel the Jet. Oh, we got Afro Bob out there. We got Nintendo. We got Goose.
Got the whole gang.
Big Green.
Ooh.
Danny. Villainous. Bleep bloop. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Bleep bloop.
Beep blop, beep blop.
So while I pour this
Ga, ga,
up,
ga, ga.
can we get Villainous up there?
Yeah, let's get our
Villainous. We're gonna go ahead and hit you up real quick while I pour this frothy
you wanna try
frothy.
this? Yeah. Producer's gonna try some stuff. Yeah, so let's get him on the chat, get the TV turned up to 13, up to 11. So Dutch gave a little bit of an introduction, but for those of you guys don't know, Mr. Villainous, Mr. PvP, Mr. Showstopper himself, if you guys follow the top plays.
So Mr. Villainous really helped us get top plays off the ground. He was a big contributing factor. He was just winning it week after week after
week.
He's
competitive about it.
Yeah.
He brings that fiery spirit that we love.
He's in the Discord. He's talking shit to other people, telling them he's going to win again.
That's what it's about.
That's the type of spirit that we embody. I mean, you embody that spirit big time. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of it as well.
Yep.
But I like the shit talk. I like the competitive nature that he brings, and all around just a knowledgeable guy of the PvP side of the game. He doesn't really do too much PvE activity, but he doesn't need to. Like he's found. That's the beauty of the game. Everyone kind of just plays it the way that they want to play it.
So yeah,
we
we're
got
gonna
Ghost out there. What's up, Ghost?
We're gonna talk about all the new trial stuff. We said last week that we were gonna cover it in this episode. Yeah, let them know what.
Hurricane Carol. Come on, can we get in focus here?
Yeah, you got to do the other one. This is the one right
Do this one?
Either one. It doesn't matter. Your camera. Just hit him with a camera now. 1 or 2.
Swap.
2 or 3. Swap. Swap. No, we're looking for some beer cam here.
A beer cam. Beer cam.
Hit us with a 2
beer
or
cam.
3. Bah!
Okay. So.
Huh.
Ooh. How do we get this in frame here? There you go. Hurricane Carol from True Respite.
You can't. That's what it is.
The Inner Circle series. We got a hazy double IPA. Centennial, Cashmere Cryo. I don't even know what some of these are, but first impressions, it smells pretty dank. And we like dank around here.
All right. So without further ado, we got Villainous on the line. Let's get him in here, baby. There he is, Mr. Villainous. What is going on, my man? How we living? You have his volume up?
Just chilling, really.
What's up?
What's up, man?
Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Appreciate it, man.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
to be here.
Say hello to the people for the first time. I know it's your face reveal. You don't have anything out there. Letting them know.
Crap. I was gonna say I'll just talk about how I got to where I am now, pretty much.
Yeah. I'll turn it up.
I'm like deaf over here.
But give us a little intro. Tell them all what you're about.
Yeah, little gaming background, how you got started in PvP, how you got started in Destiny. Just let the fans know.
Gaming background. My sister picked up a Wii. I was my 5th birthday. Started with Wii Sports. Honestly, never looked back. Played a lot of Mario Kart. Was running full Mario Kart. Played both of my seats, all that. I got my Xbox One from a bet I made with my sister.
You won it in a bet? That's lit.
Yeah, I won a bet.
Yeah, Xbox One bet. Right
Super Bowl. It was the Niners-Ravens Super Bowl. She went for the Niners. I went for the Ravens. Ravens ended up winning that. I think it was 47.
Yep.
Yeah, 47. I got my Xbox One after that. Picked up got called Ghost as well. And that was kind of, not even kind of. I was really ass at Ghost. But then I found out about the Destiny 1 beta. I tried that out, picked up Hunter, and I really never looked back.
Been rolling ever since. So yeah, so day one beta.
Yep.
Uh,
Just like us, man.
yeah,
Cheers.
that's the move. You could tell they're always light years above the rest
mean-
when they got the experience. But no, that's
Very
awesome. So well, I mean, we've been holding off on it. We didn't talk on it much last week. Trials is back. First impressions going into Season of Worthy tomorrow and Trials this weekend.
Trials. I'm excited for Trials, but also at the same time, Bungie revealed that they weren't able to get the artifact disabled. So I'm
Yeah.
kind of worried for the Lost Sector goblins that could be running in Trials at like
Like
1100,
yeah.
especially with how the like gear cap is going up to like 1010 or some shit like that.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna be farming. It's kind of awful.
Yeah,
Then,
could be questionable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference because, I mean, how many people are going to be able to hit 1,000 like in 3 days? You know, so I think if it were to continue, like at least they've acknowledged that they're working on it, and it should.
It's only for the first weekend.
only for
right?
the
So
first
second
week, yeah.
weekend it'll be out.
Yeah. So at least like it is concerning, but hopefully,
You only got 3 days to like do it.
yeah, hopefully it won't be too.
Because you still have
Won't
to
be
get the
too bad.
power base off the bat too. It's not even like your artifact's not going to be the biggest play as much as it is just getting the like soft cap,
Yeah.
like off powerfuls and stuff. More so, I feel like. Yeah, but no, definitely concerning. I like that they did address it though. At least, like I know that they couldn't get it off for the first week, but it was really nice to see that they did address it and say, "We hear you," because it was the first day. It was just chaos when they announced.
Yeah, everyone
it.
was upset. And I'm
Everyone
sure.
was like, "I'm not playing."
Yeah, I'm sure. Like you and your
Everybody was
homies,
beating the
a lot of the
hell out of
PvP guys have
possible
lower
numbers.
light because you're not out there grinding the pinnacle activities. So that could definitely be concerning.
That's one big problem I have with PvP too, is that there's not too much like pinnacle gear you can get from PvP. You can't get like ascendant shards or enhanced prisms.
Yep.
I mean, you only get 10 cores when you hit Legend of Valor, and the stat roll on the Valor armor is trash. You haven't had a refresh in years. So like Crucible weapons are kind of dog for Crucible. Except being honest, Autumn. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dog shit.
You're not wrong.
Same Iron Banner. The Iron Banner hand cannon is a fucking 110. Who uses 110s in PvP?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one. Yeah, why would you?
So we've talked about it before too, like ways that you could increase like the PvP power level. Like we've always said, once you hit Legend and your Valor and you reset, you should get some type of end game currency from resetting. I mean, how many times do you reset your Valor every season? I know I probably do it like 6 or 7
I have
times.
6 this season.
Yeah. So like, what do you think would be a good way to fix that issue?
I would say prisms after every reset, or maybe a shard once
Yeah,
you
dude,
hit.
I even think a shard is
Every
more
reset-
than fine. Like,
Every reset you
yeah,
get
like
a shard.
how long? You know what I mean? You can get a shard by doing 1 or 2 980 nightfalls. You know what I mean? Like on average,
And that takes what,
1,
15
2, or
minutes
3. Like,
tops?
we were running the current one that's this week, Arms Dealer. In 11 minutes was our fastest. Anywhere from 11 me skills and ghosts were running them like 13 minutes, 12 minutes every single time. So you're knocking out like 5 in an hour, getting probably 2 shards like in an hour playtime, and like you can't get 1 in Crucible after a whole reset. Like
Yeah.
it's like playing for a week or whatever, unless you're on like the double XP weekend or something. But yeah, for sure, 100%. What's your loadout rolling into trials week 1? What's your go? I mean, obviously map dependent, but are you gonna be sniping? Are you gonna be shoddy? I know you always come in with the shoddy clips.
The thorn, using thorn benders.
I mean, it depends on whether my week 1 trials, I'm gonna have a sniper on my week 1 trials team or not. If no one's gonna snipe, then I'll pick up a snapshot box breathing beloved from Menadri.
Mhm.
I want to talk about what they did with the 90s later, but if I have a sniper on my team, then I'll probably just run thorn benders.
Yeah.
Or even Chaperone F.
Yeah, no, go ahead though. Get into the. You say Izanagi's?
Yeah, the 90 RPMs, bro. I don't think y'all understand how pissed I am. Because what they basically did was they made snapshot box breathing the only viable role on Beloved, because starting tomorrow, you'll no longer be able to one-shot headshot of supers. I mean, yeah, I get it can be easy, but if you wanted to make it more difficult, they should have just reduced the aim assist instead of completely nuking this precision game.
Yeah.
And that was PvE based nerf too, and it's affecting PvP. So I'm not exactly happy. And then what ends up happening is you have to use 72s to shut down supers, right? In one headshot, unless you have box breeding.
Yep.
But most 72s have way too much zoom, and they all handle like 10-meter lead filled pipes.
Yep.
Even Revoker with its low zoom and its handling masterwork, without Dragon's Shadow or Ophidian's Aspect, the handling is just god awful. That's why I don't use it.
Yeah, it doesn't swap very well.
And then more on Revoker. Revoker's going to become meta, and
It already is.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to hate it, not going to lie, because I've talked with some other like IG content creators, like PvP-based content creators.
Yep.
And like we agree that Revoker Bullet Mag is kind of like it's aim assist and bullet mag is like different. Whereas aim assist will slow down your reticle once you get close to an enemy's head.
Yep.
Whereas magnetism is literally just bullet bending.
Yeah, like you missed, but it like bends.
Yeah.
Like, matrix shit
Dude,
out.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, sometimes I'll like shoot, like I'll be whipping it and I can see the bullet like whip around corners almost. Like I don't know if I'm just tripping or not, but sometimes I see that bullet curve.
It happens.
Exactly. And like while its aim assist stat is like a 40 something, it's nowhere near the level of Beloved or Apostate.
Yeah.
Since it has like max range and range affects bullet magnetism, you see some like really dumb Revoker shots that you wouldn't hit even with Beloved or Apostate.
Or is that going to be your go-to sniper? Or you said you're still going to go with Beloved with box breathing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go into Menagerie probably tonight or tomorrow and get a snapshot.
Maybe before 1 or before 10 when they shut it down. But you can't be doing it tomorrow. Got to knock that out tonight.
Or yeah, probably knock that out tonight.
Dude, honestly, if you're gonna be doing that tonight, if I'm on, I don't know if I'm gonna go on or not, but if I'm on, I'd be down to farm. Yeah, I might be down to farm some of that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some weapons that you think are worth farming right now? Like I know the Dreaming City shotgun. What is that called? Retold Tale. I know a lot of people are farming that right now. What are some other guns that you think are worth farming out there?
Honestly, in bygones, especially since today's the Tower Obelisk.
Yeah.
I don't like when I see bosses, I think, oh, you know, brain dead dad, whatever, but it's can't lie, it's a solid weapon, even though
especially if you have kill clip or rampage on it, it's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though I talk massive shit, people are gonna go for it. People are gonna use it.
That's right.
Let's go for it, honestly.
Oh yeah.
And probably sidearms. Yeah. I hate saying this, but sidearms are the meta.
It's only gonna get better, I think, next season.
No, swear to God.
Yeah, insane. I've been using the Last Judgment like more recently, not like a ton, but just like trying it out a little bit with some sniping, and it's just ridiculous.
We use Revoker and the Judgment.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the Judgment. If you can get a good Last Hope, what's the Vanguard one called? Last
Hope.
Last Dance.
Last Dance. Yep. And then Autonomous Autumn is honestly pretty disgusting too.
Autonomous Autumn with full auto is, oh my God, it is so dumb.
Really? I don't have that.
Yeah, it's the Crucible one.
I gotta get that, huh?
Yeah.
I just delete them all.
You just need to. What you need to do right now is
just
go to.
It's like red, white, and black camo or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. You just need to go to Shacks and just turn in tokens.
Next season.
Yeah. And then the Drank Baroque from Menagerie is literally good if you can do the last word.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you use it with Sturm or just Drang?
I never did the Stern or I never did that quest. Never really cared for it. So I'm probably just gonna do the Baroque and Menagerie. I mean, I'm not much of a sidearm guy. I prefer hand cannons, but I mean, I'll save a few in case I absolutely have to.
Yeah.
Use one.
Yeah, I mean, if they fall into meta, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Speaking of hand cannons, because this is like a huge thing that I've been thinking about lately, and they haven't addressed. How like OP are hand cannons right now, in your opinion? Because I feel like they're nerfing all these guns, and hand cannons still reign supreme, in my opinion, in the Crucible, and it doesn't seem like they're going anywhere anytime soon.
I would say it's more of like the versatility of handguns, like uh 150s in particular. Like you just slap on a spare with like slap an acre grip on a spare. Compare that with like damn near anything, and just having that versatility, being able to take advantage of movement more so than with other weapon types is, and it's also a preference thing because like hand cannons sort of like make death. Like when hand cannons are like bottom of the barrel. To be honest, it seems like Destiny PvP doesn't do too well.
They're
Like
the hand
D2
cannons.
hand cannons, yeah. Like D2 year one, hand cannons weren't exact. You know, you saw like dire promise and old fashioned. That was about it. And I mean, obviously there's more to it than that.
But I
But
mean,
like,
I don't really think that there's anything that can like truly duel with a hand cannon like at appropriate range. Besides, like maybe like if you're like hitting all precision shots, I guess, like you know what I mean, like with a pulse. But even then, like it's jumping. But, like the time to kill is always like the highest, right?
And the
on
flinch.
the
Like
hand
sometimes I'm
cannons.
getting hit by like when I get hit by a Not Forgotten, I can feel the flinch. Like it's just like popping my shit all over the screen.
yeah,
I don't know, man. I
it's more of a preference thing, really, because like
yeah
overuse doesn't necessarily mean over powered.
yeah
Like
yeah
you
yeah.
see Spare and Thorn a lot, but they're
Why not
not
Angelina
necessarily
Jolie?
broken. But like if we were to talk about pre-nerf not forgotten on console, Jesus fucking Christ, that's a whole different story.
I'm yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for the auto rifles because I'm not like a hand cannon or sidearm guy to be honest. Like I'm a rifle guy. I use like scouts mostly. Like
Brandy's.
Randy's is my go-to. I'm big pulse rifle guy forever, but I just feel like they're not really as strong as either. Like you might as well use Randy's, or if you want to go shorter range, you might. You know what I mean? So I don't really see a huge benefit in using the pulses at this point. Hopefully that changes a little bit, but I could use some auto rifles. I was a big Suros guy in D1. That was my go-to. Obviously, Mida with major and original trials.
Yeah.
So I don't. I'm excited to see if maybe the auto rifles can make a push and kind of be a little more viable. Because I mean, you know, if you hit all your headshots, then you know you're staying on track the whole time compared to just hitting like two, you know, or like three or whatever it is for hand cannons, or same thing with scouts. Like with kill clip, it's a 3-tap on the Randys, which is dope. But I'm interested to see if that changes. I just like the idea, and we talked about actually we haven't talked about it yet, but let's talk about how they're talking about phasing guns out and stuff with power. What were your thoughts on that from a Crucible standpoint? I mean, obviously it's not going to matter in basic Crucible because there's no power level advantages, but for trials and stuff like that, being able to phase guns out and have a always evolving meta. What are your thoughts on that?
Um, I just hope like let's say if like your spares and your mind benders and your retolls get phased out, I hope they bring stuff to match that at least, because like retold is an absolute pain to farm. Mind benders, the nightfall comes very rarely, and but you can't speed run it. And I grinded a lot for a few different roles. The one I use now, I don't think I'm going to go back in there. And then spare,
Yeah.
the spare is even worse. I just hope like there's something once those weapons get phased out that they bring in something that's on the same level, worth doing the grind that I did for spare, worth doing
Yeah.
the grind
Yeah.
all over
Well,
again.
I think that there are like some good guns that, like even in like today's meta, that would be like worth using if there wasn't already the mind benders. Like, because the mind benders is the same or a little bit better. But like if the mind benders fell out, then like the next best shotty would be this one. You know what I mean? And if since everyone wouldn't already have one
Dust
farmed, yeah, like Dust Rock or whatever. But like if everyone didn't have one farmed and you were one of the only people who went and got it real quick, now you're at an advantage for playing like earlier and getting that farm out. You know what I mean? Now everyone has a mind bender. So you know what I mean? So I think that you would actually, in them phasing it out, you'd be playing against worse guns too. You're not always playing the meta guns like top of, you know what I mean? Because people would be forced to go do that, and maybe they're not going to put the time
My
in.
thinking behind it, and I think this would be cool, is if they just did it like they bring back the Recluses and they bring back the Lunas Howls, like bring them back to their former glory before the nerf, but you only get to play with them for a season or two,
and then they fall out.
and then they
something
fall
else
out,
comes
and
in.
then they make another powerful gun, and then that falls out. So you're kind of getting like they're making the pinnacle experience. You're getting to use Master of Arms on Recluse, and you're destroying with it for one season or two seasons,
and then it's something else.
and
next
then
season.
and then it's gone.
I mean, yeah, that could definitely work. It's just like my main concern is like I love my mind benders, not fucking 3,600 kills across multiple roles. The spare I'm starting to use more. It's just like hopefully there's, like I said, hopefully something on the same level
Yeah.
as spare benders.
Yeah, and I think there will be. I mean, I think the idea is just even if they put something out, unless they get that power creep, which is kind of what's happening now, it's hard to top it because then things just get stupid overpowered. Like, you know what I mean? What are you going to do? Put out something right now that's better than Mindbenders, and now the range is even more ridiculous. And then what? You end up nerfing shotguns as a whole, which really you're doing the same thing anyway. You're just phasing out a gun, but now you're doing
So,
like multiple steps.
Quick
you know what I mean?
question: as far as you just said, nerfing shotguns as a whole, they did that whole weapons preview. Was it last week or the week before, where they said they were making changes to all the
2
different
weeks
guns?
ago. Yep.
How do you think shotguns and fusion rifles are going to perform now that they're changing the cone deviation and the spread from the head to the body? How do you think that's going to be a huge nerf, or do you think it's going to be like I almost see it benefiting the gun a little bit?
I don't know. Like we're gonna have to see how it actually plays out because they didn't give us specific like numbers.
see.
They just kind of said broadly like we're changing the way the aim assist reads, but we don't know exactly like the numbers and like are your pellets gonna hit more or are they gonna hit less? You know,
Yeah.
are you gonna? And before they attracted to the precision, so were you getting more precision kills than maybe now that you won't get now? You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
What do you think about that, Villainous, with those nerfs or buffs or whatever you want to call them?
I can't speak for fusions because I never my life play. But for shotguns, I think it'll be more consistent, but you're gonna lose the ability from like range. Because like sometimes you'll be in optimal range and your pellet spread will screw you over, and then other times with the right roll and like right RNG, you will like map someone from like fucking chaperone range with the mind benders.
Yeah. No, I mean I agree. What are they saying in chat?
So yeah,
Any
hold on.
comments
So
in
real quick,
chat?
we're gonna break up the conversation. Everybody out there, if you have any PvP questions, trials questions, I know I have a big question for you in a second that I want to bring up. We're gonna try another beer, and then if there's anything you guys want, I don't understand why I'm Angelina Jolie. If we could talk like. Can we clear that up a little bit? I don't understand why I'm getting memed as Angelina. I mean, I'm flattered that y'all think I look like Angelina Jolie because
I mean, I look good, but goddamn.
So we got another beer. It's 2SP, Up and Away. It's a hazy IPA. I've actually had this on draft before, but never in can. So this should be pretty good.
Yep.
We'll keep the can right here if you guys want to see it.
I'll give him a little can release.
Villainous, while he's showing the can.
Yeah, hop off. Picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while he's showing the can, look at that beautiful can. I really like it. Looks retro.
Ooh, look at it come all the way around.
They're doing a
It's
lot
like
of
the jet. Look at it.
It's taking off.
It's like
It's going to the
fuel
moon.
the jet, baby. Up and away.
Up and away. Up and away. I'm so high, I'll come down in a couple of days.
Come on, baby.
So let's get Villainous back up in here. So Villainous, they're doing a lot of exotic changes. I know they're actually reworking the Warlock chest piece completely. Is there any exotic changes? I know you read those patch notes that you think are going to be overpowered in Crucible, or do you think there's some new exotics that will rise to the top? I mean, for Titans, it's always been One-Eyed Mask. Warlocks always seem to use transversive steps. Hunters.
Oh no, let's fucking talk about One-Eyed Mask.
Hold on. Hunters with stompies, or what are some of with the exotic changes? What are some things that you think might rise to the top? Like, do you think One-Eyed Mask is going to make a return? I mean, it's already they took away the be able to see around walls, but
now you get your fucking overpowered shield back.
Like, what are some new exotic changes? You read those. What do you think is gonna happen there?
OEM, I hope it doesn't make I don't even know about OEM at this point because like the main broken thing about OEM to me was the fact that you could get shot at and then be able to see the person who shot you around the wall for like 7 seconds, and all you did was get shot at in your general fucking direction. But now that that's gone, I think we'll see less of it. There'll still be crown eaters who wear OEM, but
Crown eaters.
a lot
Yeah,
less of
dude,
it.
like that's what I was saying. The low level skilled players, like it's not going to have as much of an impact in like trials and comp, but like just kids, just the easy mode, low skilled kids that have that on now, and you can just do your melee thing and again, like those clips where people just melee and like the rest of the team shooting at them, they melee, doesn't matter, back up the shield, melee again, back up the shield.
But it was reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds.
Doesn't matter if you're getting people are you're getting those kills within a second or two. Like when you're running through a team, you're not like waiting 6 seconds for your over. Like it's the fact that like if you're team shooting now, when that overshield goes back up, you just lost the team shot against 2 people, and it makes you like tankable. You know what I'm saying? Like
It does make you tankable,
so
but
for the low skill stuff, where
let me
you're
tell
just,
you-
especially in 6v6 activities where you can just kill, like it's major. It's major. I think it's not going to be as big in trials, like because the high skill stuff, those low skill players aren't using the like see through walls and shit like super.
they're using
skill
transversive
anyway.
steps,
You know
stompies.
what I mean? They're
Doom
running
marchers.
around like. You know what I
I
mean?
think, speaking of Dune Marchers, I think Dune Marchers are going to be way more used now because like it's a movement exotic and boosts your like sprint slide speed, but they also up the
The
like chain
distance of the
lightning
chain.
radius off to freaking 20, and like Dune Marchers were already
20
pretty good. At
meters?
least
Yeah, it was at 10, I think, before, wasn't it?
it was 12.
It was 12.
Now it's going to
Yeah,
20 meters.
12,
Yeah.
Holy hell!
and
wait for
now it's
that.
at
Sick.
20. Chain lightning is fucking 20 now. So you see a lot of freaking shoddy melee strike titans with Dune Archers, and they're just I don't know. It could get banned in scrims because of the chain lightning, because that's like an easy way to get a triple kill, especially in threes where
Dude, you don't
People
even
should-
have to get up close, though. Like, if you use the middle tier Titan, the solar one,
The hammers.
the hammers, and where you can throw that hammer, like, if you huck that hammer and Dude Marcher's procced, that hammer
What's
kills
the-
you. It
what's
still
the-
chains lightning from the hammer
What's
because
the damage?
of the hammer. I don't know the exact
Does
numbers.
the Doom Marchers like? I don't play Titan. Does the number like it's equal? Like
It's
the
equal.
chain?
It doesn't.
It's the same damage to the person
Oh,
who
I
gets
don't-
chained as the person you hit. Or
I
no?
don't know. I don't know that exactly.
I'm not sure either. I hardly play Titan because I can't stand Titan movement, honestly.
They're the worst.
Hey, we eat crowns. If you don't like it, okay.
They're the fucking worst.
That's why my teeth are red and
Everyone was
green
posting.
and purple.
Everyone was posting in Discord today. Those like things like, "Oh, we're Titans. Feel bad for us. We're gonna have a bad season." Shut up. Just stop it, okay? I'm tired of this shit. I'm over it. I don't want to hear anything about a Titan saying that you always have it rough. All right, come play as a Warlock for one fucking day. All right.
Warlocks are going to see, I think, we see more prevalence though, because Top Tree Dawn is really fucking nice, and then they're also buffing. I think it was Bottom Tree Void, and then also with the changes to handheld Supernova, they're also buffing the Nova Warp Super, so that Middle Tree Void isn't like completely neutered and useless.
Wait, what? I thought they were nerfing.
No, they're buffing the super, but they're nerfing the
They're
handheld supernova.
Sorry.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a trade-off almost.
Yeah.
So what's up with the Nova? Just has less range, right? The
Handheld
handheld.
supernova.
So
Yeah,
they didn't do it?
they're minimizing the range and they're also minimizing the spread.
spread.
So like you can't just like go into a room and kill 3 people.
Just eat it anywhere in the room. Like
Yeah. And I think they're also reducing the like damage resistance you get while wearing Controverse and holding it. And then also, I don't think you'll be able to hold it for an eternity.
yeah,
Like,
as
they
long-
took
yeah,
they took the
it's
hold
only-
time down one full second, I think.
Yeah, it was only like a 2-second hold. To be, it's like half now, or like maybe a third. I don't know. If someone could confirm in chat, that'd be cool. What do they say in chat? I see a bunch of comments. Coming
Yeah,
up
let's
over
let's
here.
go to the chat real quick.
Let's hear all the Titans in there complain. Can't wait to hear.
Oh, they're calling me Angelina Jolie because the bullet bending thing. Yeah. I should change my gamer tag to 410 bullet bender, baby.
4-0.
Triple
Ben.
B. What's your thought on the sniper nerf? Phantoms wants to know. I think we did touch on that a little bit, but do you want to just recap
Yeah,
that
give him a
real
little
quick?
recap.
Yeah, the 140s I don't necessarily care about. You won't be able to double body anymore, but that's like whatever to me. I don't use
That's what your
140s.
apostate and your supremacy?
Like, yeah, the apostate, supremacy, loans of God.
No one's
stuff like
going
that.
for double bodies anyway. All right, we're all out here aiming for the head.
Yeah. And the 90s pisses me off because basically they're nerfing the precision damage. They're basically revoking the buff they gave in Shadowkeep. So now they won't want one hit kill supers to the head, and you'll basically need box breathing to do what you can do now normally. And then I feel like that's gonna make Revoker even more meta because you get basically you have the highest bullet mag sniper in the game. It can shut down supers. You can pair it with like Not Forgotten or like an anonymous autumn, and
It reloads bullets.
yeah, you get bullets back for missing. So it's just like, well,
It's like, you suck, but here's your bullet back. You
Try
suck.
again.
Here's your bullet back.
Yeah.
it's just like, well, all we're going to see in trials is motherfucker sitting in the back of the map with their revokers, just hard scoping lanes. You see,
Yeah, I mean that's how it is. That's how it is in
Good.
trials.
Honestly irritating.
It's all about that first kill. All of it.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
else? What else is there?
Cap says we're calling him out for being all about melees and low skill. We didn't.
Yeah, Cap is gonna be loving the new one-eye mask. He doesn't give a fuck about seeing people through walls. He just wants to run up there and get. I can't melee through a wall, so what's the point of that? What?
Cap should run Dune Marchers though, then, because run Dune Marchers in like comp, easy triple kill, easy annihilation.
Yeah, you heard it here from the
You
PVC
heard it
master.
first. Do marchers.
And then Afro Bob said, "You tell them Warlock play takes skill." I mean,
Heard. Nope.
I mean,
Under my big clock, you know what I'm rocking. All right. Master race.
I mean, right now, yeah, it would depend on the subclass because like Correction Contrast Supernova takes no skill, but like using Top Tree Dawn, that shit takes a lot of skill. I've seen some like nutty Top Tree Dawn players.
Well, the thing with Top Tree Dawn is like the
lot of
subclass
versatility.
itself is a beast, but the super, like, dude, I was
Trash.
playing with you, and you were like, I'm hitting them with 2 Dawn Blades, and
They
they're not
won't die.
like. I know I was playing with Nintendo. That's who it was, and he was like, dude, I just hit someone with my Dawn Blade, and it did 78 damage.
I don't know how it works.
Like
dude.
that
It's
super is
dumb.
so
I got a couple
underpowered.
clips where like 78 damage. It's like how? And like they're in the air, so the stopped in the air. It didn't like go past them and like hit the wall. Like it hit right. Like they're in the air. It's not like it hit the ground or hit a wall or then nothing. Like how does it not?
It's
kill
the
them?
best subclass in the game that has the worst super, and you
Dude,
get
I
shot
say it
out
all
of
the
it.
time. I say it all the time. Why do I even pop the Dawn Blade? I should just keep my guns out and keep rolling.
Just
with
don't
mine.
even use your super.
Don't even use the super. Just fuck it. Like, what's the point? And I died
It's not-
like instantly to anything. Ah!
Movement. So I'm probably gonna practice more with the Top Tree Dawn movement, and I tried Blink out a bit today since I finally got Astro Sight first, and it is so disorienting and weird.
It is,
mean,
dude. You gotta.
Yeah,
really,
but people that know how to use that can
It's
really
stupid.
slay you.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of practice. Like you don't just throw that on and be like, let me just teleport around. Like I can't even like jump through like doorway. Like you're on like below a bridge on a map or something, and you're trying to jump up. I'm like, I can't get up there.
Dude,
I'm
I'm gonna tell you right now, the most frustrating thing in the game for me is like playing against a high mobility Warlock that has that helmet on. Like they are just everywhere. They're just all over the place. You can't even track them sometimes.
Yeah, it's rough. And you could just like if there's a shoddy or something, like you can, you know what I mean? Like there's so much.
Big shot at like 0-1D1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that actually.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Then, we haven't touched up on. Or hold on, before we move on to Hunter, I want to talk about Sanguine Alchemy because I see a lot of empowering with Warlocks with a revolver, hard scorpion lanes, and tracking you through walls from like 30 meters away.
Wait, track you through walls with what?
The Sanguine Alchemy, they buffed it so that I think they either buffed the range at which you can track, or they made. No, I know for sure they made it so that like
I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah, I've
Um,
never used that, to be honest. I've never tried that out.
like if you get a kill while in a sanguine alchemy powering rift, it extends the duration of your rift. So you can just like uh, body shot with broker your way to victory, as long as you have sanguine alchemy and stand in an empowering rift.
We were talking
So
about
here it is
that.
right here.
You can get
Sanguine
wall hacked.
Alchemy has received a complete redesign. Its new perk, Blood Magic, allows the wearer to pass or to pause the countdown timer of any rift they are standing in by getting weapon kills, extending the rift's duration.
Yeah, but we were talking about that. I don't think that it's going to play a major key because I think that the extended duration is only going to be like very, very minimal, like maybe a second. I think it's going to see bigger implications in PvE. Like I think it's a PvE exotic where like if you're slaying out ads, then it would stay up, stay up, stay up. But I don't think I think one kill is not going to make a difference like with Revoker because if it adds like 5 seconds or something substantial,
We don't. The weird thing is we don't know how much.
we don't
time it's
know. But if
actually
it
gonna have.
adds
don't-
something substantial, then it would be just stupid in PvE because it would never go away, and that's definitely not what the you know what I mean. Like I see it like as a well or like a super or something where like you know what I mean. You extend the duration a little bit. I don't think it's going to refresh the duration or be. You know what I mean? And like, what are you going to do? And you can't just stand there in
What's
an
up, Dylan?
empowering rift nonstop because you're not getting healed. Like if you're just standing there and people are team shotting you, like you're going to die. So you still have to like rotate. You can't move the rift. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not like a if it was like weapons of light where you could leave and you would keep the buff. I think it would be more powerful. Like if you had weapons of light and every time you got a kill, it extended the duration. I think that could be stupid because
Oh.
you could chase people. But like the second I'm on an empowering rift and snipe one of your teammates in comp, no one's coming around that corner. You're gonna wait for it to run out. So I don't think it's, you know what I mean. Like if you're smart, no like good players are gonna like come challenge me when I'm sniping a lane with empowering rift. You're gonna wait. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's gonna be a huge deal. I mean, yeah, I think it could be pretty major in just like it already is in 6v6 modes. But I don't really see that duration. Like we said, we don't know, but I don't see it being substantial enough because it's already like a 15-second rift. I don't see it, or 10 seconds, whatever it is, 12 seconds. I don't see it lasting more than a second per kill, and like how many kills are you really going to get? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my thought.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, just like things that encourage like passive really can't be played concern me because like I like going in. Even when I snipe, I'm always like slide sniping.
Yep.
I don't like staying scoped in for way too long.
Yeah.
I'm always like sliding the challenge lane because you know it lowers your hitbox and being able to move faster. I think now I think we're gonna see a lot less controversy though when it comes to Warlock.
Yep.
And anyways, I want to talk about Hunter because I'm 6 year Hunter main and counting. I feel like
Let's hear it. Yep. I
yeah,
know Dutch started as a hunter. I know he's been playing
I
Titan.
play all three, baby.
Play them all, but let's hear it. Yeah.
6 year Hunter main with a wee bit of Warlock. I hardly touch my Titan. But anyways, Kepri Sting. I mean it buffed. They buffed the smoke damage by like 150%.
Yep.
I don't know if that's too much of an impact, and I don't know if you'll still be able to get wall hacks by throwing the smoke at yourself. I'll have to try it out tomorrow. But it could either be still mediocre, or it could be it could rise, honestly.
Yep.
And then Assassin's Cowl, I think they made it pop on like a charged melee abilities instead of just normal, which will be nice because like I can Tempest Strike and go invis.
Yep.
But, they made it so that you can no longer go invis and regain health when using Arc Staff, but they didn't touch Spectral because both of them count as melee supers, and you could just smack one dude, go invis, gain a little bit of health. So I think Assassin's Cowl Spectral could be a thing, but I don't think it's going to be used too much. Arc Staff with the Assassin's Cowl is just going to be kind of a no-go then, really. But honestly, I think it's Hunter Exotic meta is still going to stay the same. You're still going to see either Stompies or Dragon Shadow.
Yeah. I was playing with. Yeah, go ahead.
if they have if solar battery is a artifact mod next season, you're gonna see those assholes on Gunslinger rocking Warm Crutch and solar battery.
Warm Crutch. What about
Yeah.
Kepri Sting? What are your thoughts on that one?
That could rise a bit, but I'm not too sure. I'd have to pull one from collections or from my vault and try it out tomorrow.
I mean, all smoke bombs deal 150% damage while wearing that exotic. Like 150%. Like I don't know what it was, the damage amount exactly was, but 150% seems like a fuckload of like extra damage. Like it seems wild almost.
Yeah.
And then they're crushing Orpheus rigs. Like that doesn't even.
What's the change on that?
The maximum amount of super you can regain is 50%. So before you could like hit someone with Orpheus rigs and it would fill it up to 100. Like now it stops at 50.
Oh, that's tough.
But that's more of a PVE. That's more of a PVE exotic anyway. So
it's not gonna affect me too much. I don't PVE that much, really.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, I get what you're saying, but it's kind of broken. Like, I was actually really surprised that we didn't see any changes to, what's it called, the Warlock chest, Phoenix Protocol.
oh, they already nerfed it. Like they're not going to nerf it again.
Not really, though, because like, I still could fill up my bar almost all the way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when we were chaining wells on, when we were farming for spare rations.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, I was surprised because it does kind of make it a little cheesy where you just always have a well, you know? So I think that's a little strong. And when I saw that change, I was like, I know
Go get him, Jazz.
The Phoenix Protocol one's coming because,
Go get him, Jazz.
like, why does Phoenix Protocol not fill up to only 50% too? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing. So I don't know. I was interested. I mean, I'm happy. Yeah, Warlock status, but interesting. Definitely, for sure. We have any comments? What are any questions? What do you guys all think about? People in the comments, what are you concerned about? What do you like?
Tillen's here. I hear he can chug a bottle of syrup faster than anyone in the world. 3 seconds flat. Canadian lifestyle.
Pleases the nut.
So Villainous, who's your trial squad? Who are you attacking trials with Friday night? I know you're going to be in there up in the mix. Who are you rolling with Friday?
I honestly don't know to ask around in either the forum or Discord or my clan Discord.
We're gonna do some recruiting.
Producers, can we grab the door? We got. What's up, Mad
What's
Dog?
up, Mad?
We got a couple people joining the party.
Joining the party.
What's up, G?
But yeah, so you're gonna have to do some recruiting. Hit up the Discord, see what's up. Have the most success with in comp this season.
The group that carried Ryan to legend.
Yeah. I mean, what's it? AJ, some of my other clan mates, you know, we helped way up.
Come show on the couch, boys.
I would say
Maddie. Glenn and Maddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
crawl. You can walk through.
We got a couple more guests that just showed up. Hold on a second, so we can
say what's up.
Say what's up to the fam, G. Middle camera.
The middle cam. No, other way.
We got the fam in the
building. We got live audience in the building. It's Peppa time. Fueling the jet. Yeah, you like my Peppa?
Your boy Mika's pretty good though too. I've been stat checking. Retro Bears up there. He's pretty good.
Retro Bears solid. He's a real fucking. I had some talk with him yesterday. That was one of my teammates in the middle of the day. He's real solid. But yeah, just really running with a lot of my clan mates ever since I tried out and joined that clan, really. And that's really how I got up to legend.
Yeah, dude.
And this was your first season to hit legend, right?
Yeah, first season.
How'd it feel?
It felt
incredible, as great as it sounds, because I haven't done it.
Yeah, man's trying to come at me for not submitting a showstopper clip, so I had to, lay the smack down quick.
Hey, that's what we expect from you. We expect nothing less.
That's what I like.
Oh, speaking of showstopper clips, my dumbass forgot to submit one for this week.
Yeah, we were wondering where you were.
We shot it. We threw some shade here in the.
We did.
On Thursday.
We did throw some hate on you today.
It's all good. I was up at freaking 1 in the morning watching Onyx run solo comp, and I was like, oh shit, forgot to submit a clip. And it's like 4 a.m. then you guys were at time zones.
Well, yeah, we know you'll be
That-
back. We ain't
that
stressing
shit
it.
was
We got some good ones this week. Actually, we shot it right before this, or filmed it, and there's some newcomers. So we called you out. We're like, yo, some people might be knocking off Mr. Showstopper. Might have to change the title. People coming for your title now, not just your spot, but your title.
I mean, I still have clips to spare for the next few weeks, so
Locked in. I'm ready. You go. I'm just saving them up. They're scheduled. One a week already scheduled to post automatically. Love
yeah.
it.
And then, I forgot to bring this up earlier when we were talking about Hunter, but the bottom 3 Arc Strider. Oh my god,
The what?
the bottom 3 Arc Strider nerf. Jesus.
Yeah. So what's up with that?
You can walk across. It's fun, man. It's a
I
live
think
audience.
they're gonna bring up exactly what they did tomorrow, but me and Retro talked about it when they came out with that TWAB brought it up, where Retro was like they're either gonna change the damage resilience on the dodge, they're either gonna like reduce the gain you get on the dodge while sprinting,
Mhm.
or they're gonna reduce the gain you get while low for your grenade and melee, which kind of sucks because I never saw bottom tree arc staff as broken.
I don't think anybody uses it.
Bottom tree bottom tree is like the main arc stripe subclass people run. It's just that middle tree is only good for shotgunning, and then top tree is just straight dog shit. And
Just dog shit out here.
pretty
Jazz,
much,
where you
yeah.
at? What you leaving that
Pretty
arc
versatile.
shredder dog shit out here?
You could do a lot of stuff with it. Like you could run Dragon's Shadow with either a sniper or like some low handling weapons,
Doesn't bring you beer.
and like fix the hands on that, and basically keep it up for the entire match.
Yep.
Run shotgun with stompies for the disorienting melee, and being
Dude,
able
the
to
stompies is just nuts. Like I played with that for the first time, just doing PvE stuff, and just the difference in the jump is nuts. And now I'm like, this is how when I'm up close with people in Crucible and they just jump, literally they're boosted into the ceiling. I'm like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, when you take stompies off, you literally feel like there's a weight around your waist, and you're just like,
You're running around with ankle weights on.
so
You got a
tired.
50 pound.
I can't fuel the wagon when I got fucking no stompies on.
No capo. Whenever I rock Dragon Shadow instead of stompies, I feel the difference. I feel like yeah, why don't I got the bounce I used to? Which is like, oh yeah. I don't got.
Yeah, with stompies, without them.
Without them, you're like, bro, you drank too much. You're going soft meat.
Yeah.
Oh,
But with the bottom three arc staff, I'm not exactly happy because Arc Strider basically lives and dies by its neutral game. Super is kind of awful. So it's like, yeah, you have the combo, which can shut down any super in the game, but Arc Staff super itself is so slow that it's not 20. Like a normal type not running a hunter in Arc Staff. And it's a melee based super.
Yeah.
Just kind of dumb. And the hit registration too is freaking awful. Because I've experienced I'll smack someone dead in the face with arc staff like twice. It won't register. And I literally watched a PC tournament. It was a 5K Elam tournament hosted by Mikowski, where there was it was the grand finals of that tournament too.
The True Vanguard tournament.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch any of it.
On a cap point, he went up to smack Potato. We all heard the smack. Everybody was watching and everybody in the game. It didn't register. He got sniped out of super, and that basically cost them the rest of the lane game. And then,
what game mode were they playing, Villainous?
It was a Elam tourney to build up hype for trials. Usually those tourneys are 3v3 clash with certain sets. I can probably drop a rule set in the rule set in the Discord in the Destiny.
Yeah, definitely do that.
For when I finally get a PC, I was to like run scripts and switch from there.
Yeah, just drop that in Intellectual Chariot so people can check it out if
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
interested in the comp setup.
Probably spend 2 hours talking on that rule set alone with how fucking extensive
Would
it is.
you? So we were talking about this the other day. Would you be interested in seeing a ban system like that's in other competitive modes like Call of Duty, League of Legends, like any kind of other game that's really really big in the competitive scene? They have ban systems where the team gets to ban 2 or 3 things, whether it's a perk, you could do maybe a subclass, a gun. Would you be interested in seeing something like that come into the competitive scene for Destiny, where you could ban, like, say something was
I
super
got you in a second,
overpowered,
Nintendo.
and you didn't, you want to ban Stompies, or say you want to ban One-Eyed Mask when that was like insanely, or like Recluse or something like that. Would you like to see that in the competitive scene or no?
Honestly, no, not really. Not for general competitive play. I mean, attorneys have their own rule sets. That's cool and all, but like for general play, I think Destiny as an esport will be, if it even did as an esport, because it would have to change a lot about the game to make it esports viable.
Yeah.
But to have a ban system like Siege does, for example,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think would be the move for Destiny.
Yeah.
Like as a whole.
I just thought it was interesting. Or like if you wanted to ban out like snipers, I think it would maybe make for some more interesting play where people, like, if you wanted to ban NF, or wanted to ban spare rations, or you could kind of make that play, and then if your gun gets banned, like you could ban air intel. People can play about, ban that, and now it forces people to play a different role that could be interesting. What is that?
It's just someone that's like dark out because it's got the shades behind
Oh
him.
my god.
Right.
Holy Where is that?
It's on Gen
Discord?
Chat.
Oh, no,
Yeah, Mr. Villainous, because you got the lights
You're
behind
getting-
you. You look like one of those dudes that's like
You're getting
in the
ripped,
murder
dude.
shows where like your voice is distorted, where it's like, I am the master.
I've been asked for my identity not to be revealed.
Bruh.
Bro, they look what they just sent in Discord on the Gen Chat. I'm done. The internet stays undefeated.
Witness protection.
Nah, no worries though.
Checking that.
That's funny as shit.
Oh my god.
It's
Yeah,
just
funny as shit. Yeah, it's
The
in Gen
lighting in
Chat.
my room is like god awful. How am I supposed to
I know. Yeah, it depends on like the setting. Like on the computers and
That-
stuff,
that
it looks
now,
fine. On the
Jesus.
TV monitor we have here in the studio, you're like really dark. Yeah, that looks a lot better. You just fixed it. But
So,
the
Villainous.
meme's already out though.
I got one more question for you. What's your biggest concern about trials this Friday? What's like the thing that's concerning
Besides
you the
power,
most?
we already talked about the
Yeah,
power
besides power.
change. Any other concerns? And what are you most pumped about? What's
Yeah. What are your pros and your cons? What are you pumped for, and what are you hating on trials this weekend?
I mean, I'm just up for the return of like, a real pinnacle activity like for PvP, because like I never really dug into Iron Banner. Just like I never felt the weapons were worth it for like the amount of stuff you go through. And like now that they're artifact power, and like they're bringing back like the OG set, which for the Hunter look fucking amazing, and then they're bringing back weapons and stuff like that. Like I hope the Trials Hankin is a 150 though, for sure. And I'm hyped for the Trials weapons and all that.
Energy weapon or kinetic weapon? Energy or kinetic? The hand cannon that we saw in the preview.
Thorn, obviously.
No, in the preview there was a Trials hand cannon.
Oh,
you think it's energy or kinetic?
Energy or kinetic?
I hope it's energy, honestly, so that I don't have to use, because like your best energy options besides Lunasal and Not Forgotten is basically control. But I hope there's some that can match their rations in the energy slot.
Yeah, you've already got your spare rations. So
Yeah.
I don't need anything in the kinetic slot.
Yeah.
And Lunas and NF have kind of gotten pushed down a little bit over the seasons, so
Yeah.
I see it.
And then just having like a pinnacle PvP act look to forward to every weekend and getting to other people and just running fools.
Yeah,
And
especially with the
like
sniper
that
change coming. With
high stress, just like high stakes.
oh yeah, baby,
Yeah, you're gonna be getting your sweat on, baby.
can't wait. Are you gonna be streaming it all? You gonna be live?
Streaming? My internet is too awful.
Well, I'll be looking for your posts on your Instagram.
Yeah,
At
and
Mr.
your
Villainous.
clip submissions for top plays of the week.
Yeah.
And I need to get like a new laptop or something so that I can actually record with Elgato and like put stuff up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because like,
Be careful with that Elgato, bro. Okay, be careful with it. Their software, their hardware is on point, but their software is straight garbage, dude.
Yeah, I heard.
It's ass.
Streamlabs though. if you get a PC.
Streamlabs, yeah. Shout out to Streamlabs because I use an Elgato. I have the hardware, and the Elgato software was just fucking me week after week after week. And then I downloaded Streamlabs, and
It's not on Mac, so fuck me.
I'm gonna have to do like a test recording, playing like probably just playing some random game on my Xbox or my external like GTA or freaking something like that before getting into like Destiny Halo stuff.
Well, you could do it. Have you tried using the Twitch app on Xbox? You can like stream directly through your Xbox. Have you tried that?
No, when I tried streaming back in like October,
yeah,
I remember like I had like OBS set up, and I would run. I didn't run like Mixer and OBS.
Yeah,
but then my upload speed, which is what affects stream quality, was so piss poor.
Yeah,
it's like super laggy and everything. So I'm gonna hold off on streaming until I get better.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, keep recording the clips. Keep bringing the fire.
Yeah. So,
any more questions before we?
Any more questions before we let Villainous go? Type them in now.
And
in the
Villainous,
meantime, Villainous, dude, I want to tell you how grateful Decon and I are to you because you really helped elevate top plays of the week. You really helped get it going. You were the one guy that was in the chat every week. You were talking shit. You were dogging dudes. You were like, come at me.
That's our vibe, dude. We want that is the fuel. That's literally
like we coined you Mr. Showstopper live on the show. Mr. Disgusting, Mr. Showstopper, Mr. Villainous. Like you really set the tone and you've really helped elevate top plays to where they are. I mean, literally, that's why when we started the Discord, we were like the first person. We were like, who do we need to get in here? And we were like,
we need PvP.
We were drinking it. We were drinking at the bar one night. We were like, bro, Villainous is the #1 guy. We need to get in here, and like we need to make him like head of the PvP. Like we know that you're in there in the chat and you're talking shit to people, and that's why we love it, dude.
Yeah. And about that trash talk too, I got freaking I got so much trouble with Renegades that I got freaking removed from the clan and the community Discord.
Yeah, I mean,
this is what it is.
Yeah, we're not here to bash, but it's a different mindset when you're out there talking shit to people. Kobe was out there talking shit to people on the court. It's the Mamba mentality. If you're not out there talking the talk,
you ain't giving them the wagon, then why are you even trying to ride out here? Oh, you might as well put that shit up on some blocks, take the wheels off, and sell them. All right. All right. What's the point? We trying to roll down on the wagon.
Jesus Christ.
Put that shit on some blocks, take the wheels off, and sell it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
If you're not trying to be the best at what you do, why the hell you fucking honestly?
Yes, sir.
All right, we got a couple questions real quick. Are you gonna? So Decon and I have been talking about putting a show together called Crucible University. Everyone wants to know if you're gonna help participate in the Crucible U that we have going on.
We haven't discussed it, but yeah, we'd love to have you on, get some insight from you, maybe have you on some episodes. If you'd be interested in that.
Hell yeah! And speaking of getting better at Crucible, one thing that has helped me is like running two things: running a bunch of Rumble matches, and then running private matches, whether it's like 2v2 or 3v3 or Rumbles, with players higher level than you, because you could see like how they play, how they move. You can get insight on how they think.
We've said that before too. Just even playing comp, even if you're losing, like you're getting better. When you go back into like 6v6, you just crush. We said that about Crimson Doubles. We play Crimson Doubles. I feel like that's the sweatiest game mode I've ever played.
Yeah, it's the best.
If you go into comp after playing some Crimson Doubles, like your just dueling skills are through the roof because you're just Like that's my.
Well, and then the only
experience.
people in Crimson Doubles are Unbrokens.
Yeah, just on broken pairs, just like let's go
Yeah.
stomp.
So.
Yeah, no, couldn't agree more.
And then Nintendo has another question. He said, or no, sorry, this is Afro Bob said, do you think the meta will become more versatile, or do you think there's just going to be more set loadouts like Thorn Benders or Spare Ration Benders or
Revoker,
Revoker,
NF.
Yeah, do you think it's going to change a little bit, or do you think it's going to?
Do you think that the auto rifles and stuff is gonna make a difference? Like, do you think that's gonna rise, or is it we're live?
Are we going to see some Tiger Spites? Are we going to see some
new loadouts or same thing?
some Suros, some Hard Light, maybe a little
The over under. If you were betting for the new Xbox One that's coming out or Xbox One X series,
yeah.
you had to bet with your sister. New loadouts or old loadouts?
I'm gonna have to say mostly old loadouts because like
I mean, I agree. I don't see anything. I didn't see any. I mean, we haven't seen the full patch notes yet, but I haven't seen anything that
the full patch notes come out tomorrow.
I haven't seen anything that I'm like, yup, that's gonna make like a big stir. You know, like we haven't seen anything on hand cannons, so who knows what the. But watch them drop tomorrow, 20% decrease on hand cannons or something, or like time. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Watch. You know what I mean? Like watch them stir it up tomorrow. Just fuck us all up.
yeah,
Everyone farmed their spare rations this past couple of weeks.
I know.
And now it's like
Ryan spent 14 hours farming spare rations.
And then it's like, nope, nerf.
That is absolute. But I think auto rifles are gonna make a bit of push, specifically Suros, Hard Light, Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo, baby!
Monte Carlo, Steel Feather Repeater.
Give him the wagon!
Yeah, Steel Feather's gonna be nice. And then Gnawing Hunger from Tier 3 Reckoning.
Ooh,
I think those would be like the major auto rifles.
So Skills uses Gnawing Hunger all the time, and he uses Gnawing Hunger and Tiger Spite, and he slays with it in the current meta.
Yeah, Skills is
Just
Mr. Tiger Spite.
Unlike Gnawing Hunger Chaplain or some shit like that. But besides the rifles that I mentioned, I think it's going to be same old signal. If you don't see too much of it now, I don't think you're going to see too much of it in tomorrow. Like you see, you're still going to see your spare benders, your foreign benders.
Yeah, I agree.
That flat arm sniper, that goes in season 9. It's just really get more prominent. People like to stick to their guns, really.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree.
Because it smells like a barnyard. Mr. Villainous, before we get you out of here, can we get you to fuel the jet for us?
Fuel the jet one time. Yeah, let's fucking go. Hey, thank you so much for coming on, Mr. Villainous. We're definitely going to have you back on again in the future, and we'd love to get you, like people say, on the Crucible School for sure. And we'll see you around. We hope to see
we'll catch you in chat tomorrow. And hey, on a scale from 1 to 10, how hyped are you for trials and next season to start?
Over 9,000.
Over 9,000, baby.
The jet is fueled, baby. Yeah, awesome, man. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time. And thanks so much.
Hey, we love you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Top Plays is here because of you. You put it on the map.
Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. Cheers, brother.
We love you, man.
Thank you. Dude, that was sick. So dope. Yeah, long pull. Yeah.
There we go.
Cool.
Hell yeah, dude. I love that guy.
Sick episode.
Here, I gotta take a pee, honestly.
Dude, I do too. Glenn, come here. Glenn, talk to the people. All right.
He doesn't have a mic.
I'll stay here. So
Lauren, can you mute me?
Come here, Glenn.
Mute me real quick.
Glenn, hop in the big seat right here. So, thank you, Mr. Villainous, again. Everyone, make sure you guys drop him a like on Instagram, all that shit. Let him know how good he did. Right now, we're in the dead center right there. Yeah, in the middle. Yeah. So this is Glenjamin. Hopefully you guys can hear him a little bit on my mic. He's one of the homies here in the 410. Works at doesn't work at the Stein. Used to work at the Stein. Gang out here. Redskins for life. We got the live audience. Yeah, good episode. What's everyone saying in the chat? We got taste testing out here. Oh, we got 11 people going live right now. Yo, everyone drop in a tractor real quick. Taste test. Drop a tractor in the chat for Mr. Villainous joining us up. Hey, did we shout out his Instagram and stuff like that? I kind of did, but no, we should have told him to plug before. Lauren, now mute me. I'm using the bathroom.
We'll plug Mr. Villainous real quick in the chat. You can follow him on Instagram at Mr. Villainous. Jesus. Villainous, if you're out there, drop your Instagram handle in the chat so people can follow you. He's always putting out beast content. And dude, straight up good guy. I love the competitive spirit, competitive nature. Just Mr. Villainous is on the wagon.
Big wagon.
Wagons and flagons and Frodo Baggins. Dude, I know it's a new Dr. Pepper flavor. Napkins and babkins and wagons and flagons. Way too many babkins. All right, who's out there in the chat right now? Villainous dropped a tractor. Nintendo, Danny Mayo dropped a tractor. Afro Bob's dropping tractors. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like to see.
What do you rate it? You like it? You rate it creamy?
Yes.
I rate it the new flavor.
We got 11 people out there.
Everything around me.
Casual, everything around me. Triple dog, dollar, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper,
Dollar
y'all.
Pepper, boy.
So we out here. We got the fam.
Yo, should we get some beers?
Yeah, we should definitely get some beers.
Yeah, we're about to. Do you want me to go? I can go real quick.
Yeah, guys. So
Okay.
that was an awesome episode. That was definitely the most. Studio's getting loud out here, but that was definitely the most.
Villainous said you're on crackhead status.
Involved.
Tim Vanderhoff dropped a pig.
Ooh.
Or is it a hog?
Give him a little. Pig.
It's a hog dogger.
Anyway, yeah, that was definitely the most like in-depth PvP episode we've ever had. I really enjoyed it. We got into like a lot of specifics, so hopefully people followed along and are into it like that. But I really enjoyed it.
Obviously.
That was super dope. Thank you very much, Sir Villainous. Oh, what my crazy? I'm crazy. Anyway, so yeah, guys, let us know let's before we get out of here. What are you guys most excited about for Season of Worthy tomorrow? What do you like? What do you not like? What are you looking forward to most? I know we're super pumped on we talked about Grandmasters last week.
Yeah, so Grandmasters don't actually drop until April 21st, but they do drop with a new seal. Should we turn the volume back down on the TV?
Mhm.
Lauren, actually,
So a
can you
lot
grab
of
that? Because
that-
I don't know exactly. You got the stamper.
Glenn, by the way, he plays Xbox, but he doesn't have Destiny.
What do you
even
play,
though
Glenn? You play COD?
Even though it's free to play.
Dude, this Sour Monkey remix is on fire.
COD is?
Yeah.
Stop in the name of lore.
Stop.
Beyond that.
Who said that?
The lore master himself,
Stop.
Afro Bob.
Bob, we had him on last week. If you guys are looking for some info, make sure you guys check out last week's episode if you didn't get to see it. We talked about all the different lore implications coming with Season of the Worthy and what we got going on with all that with the lore master himself, the 4-0 lore master, Afro Bob.
So quick recap before we get out of here. Obviously, today's episode was more like PvP based, but there are some PvE things coming up. We got the Seraph Tower that's coming out tomorrow with new legendary weapons and armor. I don't know if it's going to be escalation protocol style.
It kind of looked like that a little bit. They were talking about with like a dunking mechanic. Someone said they thought that you were dunking between the.
Ooh,
So
I like that.
could be could be fun. We'll see. We'll see how. But it seems like it's gonna be pretty basic, public eventy. We're getting the new
Bunkers?
lost sectors.
Yeah, so March 10th we get legendary lost sectors. They're called Seraph Bunkers.
That's
We're getting
tomorrow.
one on the EDZ and the Moon. They released the 10th and the 24th.
Do you think over under that they're gonna have champions in them?
100% should have champions in them. If they don't have champions in
Look
them,
at that angle.
oh,
See that? That's called a rack focus, ladies and gentlemen.
ah,
Dr. Pepper.
I mean, if we have the two best looking people to play Destiny, then
In one frame, come on, give it to me.
well, you guys don't play.
Well, you said best looking people.
Look at this. Look at just. I shaved yesterday, so I would have the perfect amount of facial hair today, going into the show.
Anyway, back at it. What are people saying? Champions or no champions? in the lost sector?
So Palbright and the Kisser says you guys are the two most beautiful people in the game. Tim Vanderhoff thinks he's better looking by far. Nintendo Warrior disagrees with Tim and says Decon and Dutch are the best looking people on the planet. Woo! Thank you, Nintendo.
Can't complain.
Afro Bob says he's trying to fly to America to meet us in person. No, I
No,
just made all that
real-
shit up, but it should be real.
None of that was in the comments.
Damn it. Definitely didn't say that.
I was really excited. I was like, okay.
Nope.
I just can read people's thoughts. I just know what they were thinking.
Yeah, we're gonna go to PAX West. So
Oh
see
yeah,
you
we
guys.
should shout that out. We're gonna go PAX West in what is that, May?
June.
June.
PAX West, it's in Seattle. We're going. It's already booked. Confirmation work trip. Yeah, we're gonna be there. If any of you guys want to come out and meet
The
us,
whole 4-0 squad's gonna be there, so it's gonna be Decon,
the two
Whisker
producers,
Biscuit, GK, and Dutch. We're all gonna be there. We're
it's all
gonna be.
paid for by our sponsor, Dr. Pepper. So yeah, what? Pretty pumped on that.
Yeah. Another big thing.
Where's something tight?
Oh, Villainous is in Seattle, dude. Villainous, we'll have to meet you there.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see you there, my man.
Another big thing too, like there's not that many PvE stuff going on. We got the bunkers. We got the
Bunkers, are
Grandmasters
those
coming.
just the lost sectors?
Yeah. And then we have the powerful gear drops are changing. Up to 1,000
Did we
powerful.
talk about that yet or no?
No, we haven't talked about that yet.
Oh, okay.
So powerful gains are dropping powerful gear up to 1,000, and then pinnacle drop to 1,010.
Oh, dude, yeah, we were talking about that earlier in trials, and I figured everyone just knew. We should have dedefinitely talked about that.
That's what we're talking about it now, baby
Yeah.
boy. Come on, baby teeth. Hey, why does everyone call you baby teeth?
Because I'll be teething on the babies. That doesn't even make sense. Sometimes I just give them the wag.
Dude, this for real. This stool is the best wagon wheel I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. We need it. We should have mounted that TV. I've noticed the whole time. We're always just like looking way up there. Like, what are they looking at? They said that last week.
Yeah,
Should've
we're always
been
looking
like-
at the TV.
Should
It
have been
needs-
like right
well, it's
there.
on a swivel. We just need to swivel it behind the camera.
Ooh.
I don't see that in the chat at all.
I didn't see it in the chat.
It's right there.
I deleted it from the chat. Okay.
Yeah, I
next.
think you guys commented that you think you're the best looking.
That's what I said.
And Nintendo, we're not. I don't know if we're gonna have a booth because that's lucrative bucks right there, and I don't know if we can spend that much.
No, we want to spend time going around and meeting other people. We don't want to be sitting in a booth all day. I'm gonna go check it all out.
Tim wants to see the producers. You guys want to come on real quick? Lauren's like, I've already
Lauren
met that
said,
guy.
Nah, I'm fucking good.
Yeah, they're good.
She said, nah, bitch. not
But if
today."
we get
150
we're-
subscribers,
we're at 139 subscribers
They'll
right
do their
now.
whole
So
episode.
yeah, 11 more subscribers, and we'll sit in the producers booth, and they'll sit up here and
they'll
ask
do a whole
questions,
show.
and
Answer
we'll do
questions.
giveaways.
They gotta give us ideas of what to talk about.
Yeah, we'll do a 10 to 15 minute segment with the producers, ask the producers.
Yeah, so 11 more subs, and the producers will start out the show.
So you better be subscribing. Better
then-
be sharing. Better be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, my chain.
Oh,
Damn. Sometimes the wagon's just too heavy.
and then midway through the season with update 2.8.1, the weekly Crucible Gambit strikes and Clan Engrams will be pinnacle. So it's kind of like a duplicate protection. And yo, Nintendo says that's off the chain.
Yeah, it is off. I'm back.
Maddie's back in the building. She bought a 12 of Bud. We got that Bud Heavy up in here. We're about to get real redneck, if you know what I'm saying. Because we do live in the 410. Crabs and tractors and Budweisers. That's what we do. Chug, 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 chug.
Holy hell. Alrighty then. Awesome. Any more comments? What else we got?
They don't want to see her. They don't want to see her crotch.
They said dad jokes.
Actually, they said highlight your crotch.
Just fell off again.
Oh my god.
All right.
So yeah, before this show gets too out of hand and we end up with a drunk cast like we did the other night.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, late night with Dutch and the Wagoneers.
Yeah, that was pretty
live on the
ridiculous.
show right now.
We stayed up till 3 a.m. filming. Well, we stayed up way later than that. Cause shit, I didn't get home until. Bro, I got home and I called her and she was like, "Why are you calling me at 6:30 in the morning?" And I was like, I got the hiccups because I was just shoveling meatballs
Get
down my
on the
throat.
wagon.
So I was like, and then I fucking inhaled a meatball into my lungs, bro. Like, I'm giving myself the Heimlich maneuver in the kitchen. She's laughing at me. I'm like, why are you laughing at me on the phone? I'm literally about to die right now on some fucking meatballs. Jesus.
Good God.
In other news, World Drop armors are up from 11 to 3, including Old Faction Rally armors. So if you want to change the look of your armor skins, they're fueling the jet on that. And Prime Engrams will drop at higher stat rolls, and Legendary Engrams will have a chance to drop it higher, but not as high as Prime, and hopefully not as high as Raid or Nightfall.
We could pray. I'm very concerned about it. Lots of people are saying they like the news. I personally don't know because I've been spending 2 seasons now farming out. I got like a bunch of 60 rolls in each slot.
From
on my
Iron Banner and
Warlock.
Raids.
So if they just start giving everyone 60s, and I've been spending fucking 6 months doing it, I'm gonna be pretty fucking livid. So we're gonna see.
And then they're fixing a bunch of layout settings to fall in line with PC and the settings because the new Xbox is gonna probably outperform any PC out there. So they're trying to like match it up. And then well, they might be. And they're changing the quest screen to organize quests better.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty dope. It's gonna be like in a better order for you guys, so it's not just like 3 pages of random shit everywhere.
yeah, and then they're fixing some lag in the frame rate lag in certain instances. So
Perfect.
that's pretty much it.
Everyone loves performance fixes. No one's against those.
Yeah.
Buffs all around for performance. Cool guys. Yeah.
So yeah,
Any more questions?
there's a
Any
couple more
comments? What we
questions.
got?
Dutch always meatballs stuck in his throat. Thank you, Nintendo, for pointing that out.
You choked on some balls? Question mark.
I did choke on meatballs, not testicles.
You trying to get flawless on Friday?
We're definitely going flawless on Friday.
100%
If we
going
don't, we're gonna
flawless.
get goddamn close, and then Saturday night.
And I'm
Sunday
gonna
night-
break my desk.
Yeah, because we know that's what the rip Decon's desk.
Rip the desk.
Playing with Skills and I the other night. But yeah, we're pretty much hyped for the next season, and we're hoped you're as hyped. You know, I've never been so hyped for like Bungie hasn't.
Hype.
Bun-
Dragon hype. Wagon hype. Skyrocket. Dragon hype.
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 I've never been so hyped for like such a tiny content reveal. Like we don't know what we're getting PvE wise,
No idea.
and it doesn't
we're
seem like
hyped.
we're getting that much. But
don't
I've
really
never
care.
been so hyped.
We are getting seals though. I'm pumped that we're getting new seals. To be honest, a new seal for a new PvP seal in general. Now it's 100%.
So we're getting
boost of
we're
the
getting a
number of
seasonal
seals.
seal, we're getting a trial seal, and we're getting a Grandmaster Nightfall
Yeah,
seal.
And I like
So
to
that's
see that.
3 seals.
Look at that. I'm always in
Dude,
frame. Too good looking not to have any of the cam angles. But anyway, all right, guys. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
Yeah.
We got anything else? We all locked. Got a little wild out here at the end with the live audience. All right.
But you know, we're bringing that to you because we know you guys like it just as
And
much
that
as we
energy's
do.
coming nonstop. This week, tomorrow. How far out are we?
Oh, dude, I have a post on Instagram right now. Let me tell you, dude. Let me tell you.
It is kind of
Let
wild.
me tell you.
It's kind of wild.
I got a post right now on Instagram. Did I break 500? Did I break 500?
Yes.
I'm at 518 likes on Instagram posts right now. The Kanye West post.
And I have 100 total followers.
Let's put this out here real quick. Let's do the center cam.
Wrong cam.
This Kanye West post got 1 million likes right now. So if y'all are,
If you guys are liking it, thank you.
dude, 500. I broke 500
He
during the
broke
show.
the explore page and he's gained like 150 in the last 2 hours.
Dude, I gained 100 likes an hour right now. Holy
So it's pretty,
shit.
it's pretty dope. That's what happens if you get featured on that explore page. Getting lit. So anyway,
Don't.
guys, thank you guys all for tuning in.
Glenn, fuel the jet with us.
And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace, guys. Fuck yeah, dude. Our episodes just keep getting better.